Sure. Let's move on.
Phillies reliever pitcher José Alvarado suspended 80 games by the MLB. Philadelphia Phillies reliever Jose has been suspended 80 games without pay for violating Major League Baseball's drug policy. The hard-throwing left-hander tested positive for testosterone. Exogenous?
Doesn't sound like weight loss medication to me.
Which is a performance-enhancing substance. Oh, good figure. Loses weight and helps you throw harder.
It's a ped.
MLB said its statement on Sunday, it's not something he did knowingly. Dombrowski said, I believe that the way he talked to me.
I believe that the way he talked to me? The way he spoke about it?
This is what happened. I was in the locker room. I was backing up naked, and someone stuck me right in the ass.
I fell into a syringe. Allegedly.
Barring rainouts that push games into later this season, Alvarado would be eligible to return August 19th against Seattle. He will lose. Oh, anybody want to guess how much money he's losing?
A lot.
This is without pay.
80 game suspension. Listen, okay, so I don't know a ton about baseball.
He's a star player.
He's a star player.
As a relief pitcher?
Yeah, he's one of their big pitchers. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just going to lob one out here and say $40 million.
Boots?
I'm going to go $18 million.
Apparently, you guys think baseball players are paid a lot. He's $4.5 million, half of his $9 million salary this year.
So he's not that big of a deal.
Yeah,
as part of a $22 million 3-year contract he signed in 2023.
Yeah.
Philadelphia has a $9 million option on Alvarado for 2026 with a $500,000 buyout. We've got to move on, manager Rob Thompson said. It's too bad, but we've got to move on. We have really good pieces here that can pick up the slack. Alvarado leads the Phillies with 7 saves this season. He is 4-1 with a 2.7 ERA in 20 appearances. He has 25 strikeouts, 4 walks in 20 innings pitched. His 99.6 mile-per-hour four-seam fastball velocity ranks 5th among those who have thrown 250 or more pitches. Well, he's enhanced, so
99.6 miles per hour. That's pretty fast.
Well, if you were taking those drugs, maybe you could throw fast too. Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe if you were losing weight, you could take those.
Yeah, losing weight.
You could lose weight. You'd pitch that too.
That's a lot of money to lose. He lost half of his salary.
Yeah.
Right.
And he can't take the drugs anymore.
You know, it's crazy.
Well, he could for 44 more games. That's halfway through. When are they going to check him again?
Yeah, what does he need
like
the drugs
like the
for?
President.
He's weight loss, I guess? I mean, maybe he's fat. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he's fat.
I'm willing to bet that if you get pelted, you're probably monitored more.
Probably.
Can you hire somebody to pee for him?
He should really talk to his doctor about that Ozempic. That's a better one.
Yeah, now Ozempic's in a drink or something. You don't even need the shots anymore.
Right. So what was it was a testosterone something?
Some testosterone booster.
Right.
But it's a muscle or it's an enhancing thing too.
Yeah, if it raises your test levels.
Well, but you lose weight.
Because it raised your test levels.
He had no idea that it was.
I had no idea.
Making him stronger.
I was trying to lose weight.
I just thought I was pitching better.
I just thought all was well. Very interesting.
Romano has had 5 saves this season, including Sunday when he struck out the side to preserve a 1-0 Phillies victory over the Pittsburgh Pirates. Alvarado is the second major league player suspended this season under MLB's drug testing program. Atlanta Braves outfielder Profar was suspended for 80 games March 1st. Right-hander Jose Ruiz on the injured list since May 3rd with neck spasms was activated to fill Alvarado's roster spot. Oh, neck spasms get to play.
Neck spasm?
Yeah, he gets to play.
This podcast is riddled with mispronunciations. Love it.
Yeah, he's not taking the shot, so he's good.
Do you?
Well, maybe he should have helped his neck spasm.
Do you think we should allow PEDs in sports?
We went over this one time before.
Yes, that's the reason I pulled the story because you are in favor. You were in the past.
I still am. Are you? How do you feel about it?
If they make it available to everybody across the board, it's got to be even. So, I mean, if you can take it, I have to be able to take it.
Well, if you just say, hey, it's okay to do.
Right. Why not at this point? Are we trying to pretend that they're natural athletes?
Yeah. That's what we're trying to do.
Is that what we're trying to pretend?
We're trying to pretend they're natural
athletes. They're all on something. It's just a matter of whether or not, they get caught. It's not like this guy just started taking it yesterday.
Or you're theoretically speaking that, right?
Allegedly, yes.
But it's possible that I mean, people are genetically stronger than others.
Sure.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's possible that some people are taking supplementation that's totally legit.
Right.
Right.
Or doesn't show up on the test.
Because it's legit.
Is this a random in professional sports? Is it a random drug thing, or somebody went, I don't know, he's pitching awful fast. Maybe we should check.
It's completely random.
I mean,
or is it just like every 90 days you have to pee in a cup?
I mean, that's another thing. Are random drug tests actually random?
They're never random.
You don't think
Right.
so?
I don't think.
No.
Yeah. Not like they're drawing names out of a hat in the office.
All right, who's up today? Well, Kyle.
Oh, we hit Kyle
Picked it
3
right
times
out.
this month.
Yeah.
That doesn't matter. His name came up. Hit him again.
Gotta check on Kyle. Poor Kyle. What do you think, Boots?
Yeah, I think it should be allowed. I mean, they still got to hit the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, there still has to be some skill involved.
It's more
Yeah.
home runs that way.
More exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah, but again, you still have to connect properly. I mean, it's not like you could just hit the ball on the bottom of it or the top of it and jack it over the fence. You know, you got to be able to hit the ball square and follow through and all that good stuff. So, I mean, it's still skill level.
So
When is the off season for baseball? Are they in the middle of the season? Did the season just start?
The season's like quarter of the way done.
So how long, let's say, has it been going on?
Well, okay, the season's 164 games, I think it is. So I think there's only been probably 40 to 50.
Okay, because they're saying
40
so
games.
40, 50, so that's like weeks too, right? 'Cause they play one game a week. Is that the way?
No, they could play up to 3 to 4 games a week.
Okay, so we're still looking at like 10 to 12 weeks.
Yeah, the
roughly.
off season for baseball is only are you including training or?
I don't know. The way I'm asking, supposedly he was taking the weight loss drug during the off season.
Yeah, the off season's only 3-4 months.
Here's a more interesting fact. Do you think that the past 20 years,
Yes.
slightly more than the past 20 years,
Okay.
has ratings for the MLB been on an incline or a decline?
Decline.
You think why? Why do you think it's been on a decline?
I don't hear as much about it as I used to. So
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, home runs. It's not exciting. You know, when
Didn't
Mark
baseball
McGwire,
used to be America's sport, and now I don't think it is anymore.
Well, it's still America's sport, but America's pastime. If you
America's
will.
favorite pastime. There you go.
Yeah, but when Mark McGwire and Sammy Sosa and Barry Bonds and all those guys were jacking home runs over the fence every game, and there was a race, they made it a game inside of a game.
Right.
It was more exciting. Yeah, Giambi, Piazza.
So you would argue the fact that PEDs
Yeah,
would help with viewership.
I think so. Yeah,
You
I
think
think when that thing not too long ago came out about the tornado bat or whatever, I think people started watching.
Tornado bat.
Yeah, you don't remember when the Yankees were using the
Or the torpedo bat.
or
The torpedo bat.
Torpedo
sorry.
bat. Thank you.
Yes. The tornado
This week's
bat.
clip.
The brought to you
Tornado
by
bat.
weather.
Anyways,
Yes.
but
So,
people
anyways,
started watching more.
so wait, are they still using the torpedo bat or no?
They're allowed to.
Yeah, it's
Sure,
still,
it's illegal.
still in regulation.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if they were taking steroids like this guy,
Right.
they would go, "Oh, it's not allowed."
Weight loss drugs, please.
It's weight loss drugs, sir.
Weight loss drugs and testosterone, not.
So since
Right.
2000, ratings have rarely exceeded over 15 million, with viewership dropping from the average of 18 million in 2000 to as low as 9 million in 2023, based on World Series ratings alone. So yeah, that's a huge decline. The 70s and the 80s was actually peak time for baseball,
Oh,
where viewership.
Why don't they make them stand still out in the field and the batter has to try to hit one of them with the ball?
If you hit them,
You hit them, you get a home run.
You know what we should do? We should tie them to a mast out in the.
Yeah.
in
Oh,
the, yeah.
147 feet in the air?
Yeah. We'll start with the rookies. We'll be like, this is.
Right.
yeah,
Yeah.
Right.
Makes sense.
That's
Makes
how they
sense.
get on the team.
Yeah,
Right.
Here's what
A
we're
little
gonna
bit of hazy, never hurt anybody.
Right.
do. Yeah. Ricky's about to walk in, by the way, just so you know. Okay. So, yeah, I think.
He accepted the suspension and did not appeal.
Yeah, because he's on drugs.
Well, yeah, he got caught. What's he going to do? That wasn't my pee in that cup.
It was an accident.
He's never going to admit, but he's going to accept everything.
Right, exactly. Yeah, it's not my fault, but go ahead.
I mean, I'd fight that to the bitter end. If it cost
I'd
me
like
$4
to
million
announce
bucks.
I'd like to announce my
Yeah.
new endorsement deal with this weight loss drug.
If it cost me $4 million, I would deny, and fight it. Even
Just
at the
get a
end of the day,
sponsorship.
even if I got settled at $2 million, I'd still save $2 million.
Right.
Right.
$4 million is a hard haircut.